Amidst turbulence and the unknown, how do we steer our loved ones towards comfort and stability? Send a Rescue Ship by Lisa Onstad and 1,000 Starlings by Rhinanon Alpers bring us close into the experiences of two such journeys. Lisa Onstad is a painter and book artist in Portland, Oregon. Her practices in both media overlap and inform each other. Send a Rescue Ship is a skilled example of how she brings these disciplines together. The hand-painted pages of The Stormy Seas use weather as a metaphor for a story about depression. Informed by Onstad's own experiences with a loved one suffering from depression, two voices emerge. The black text is the voice of the sufferer who needs rescuing, and the red text is that of the rescuer. Onstad explained to me that this page, distinct from the others, represents the black edge on the previous page. Here is the darkness and suffering. On one side, the voice of the rescuer. On the other is the voice of the sufferer. Onstad created this book for an exhibition at 23 Sandy Gallery in 2015 that featured contemporary artist books using structures developed by influential book artist Haiti Kyle. The crown book, as this structure is called, allows the pages to be taken out and reversed. This binding is what inspired Onstad to use two voices in this book. Flipping the pages also creates different readings. For example, in this folio, the text reads, "I throw you a line, you cry. I can't go on, I'll go on. I can't go on, I'll go on. I can't go on, I'll go on. I won't let you sink." But we flip the pages and the poem shifts. "I can't go on, I'll go on. I can't go on, I'll go on. I can't go on, I'll go on. I won't let you sink. I throw you a line, you cry." Each folio is a distinct moment in the narrative. The nature of this structure gives particular weight on the center spread of the folio. It lays flatter, and there's no resistance from the book to hold the pages open. We can pause to take in Onstad's lush colors and textures, reflecting the emotional arc of the narrative. Onstad's simple yet direct poetry expresses a person's will to carry on, despite running into the black edge of despair. It also shares the perspective of the rescuer, how a loving partner can also be emotionally and physically exhausted from their loved one's illness. As Onstad notes in the colophon, from time to time, we all have to be rescued. Rhinanon Alpers produces editioned and one-of-a-kind artist books as Gazelle and Goat Press. 1,000 Starlings was inspired by a recurring dream Alpers had after the birth of her son. A murmuration of starlings would carry her through warm summer skies, the sound and the gentle breeze bringing her great comfort while she navigated this major life shift. In the book, Alpers brings us across densely textured nightscapes, with subtle yet rich colors evoking a deep night sky. The text gently lifts us, like the starlings of Alpers' recurring dream. The birds of the book are a metaphor for the support system of family and friends. By printing multiple layers of silver and gray ink on black paper, the images have great depth, suggesting the vast distances being crossed. Alpers describes these threads as representing guiding voices that safely and carefully show us our way. The decal edges offer a contrast to Alpers' crisp letterpress printing, but the roughness subtly reinforces the expanse of the skies as they bleed off the pages. I was interested to learn that Alpers often creates a broadside as a precursor to an editioned book. She explained to me that making a broadside first allows her to infuse her initial energy into the letterpress print and organize her ideas before going into the demanding process of the artist's book. The broadside also helps set the tone, while leaving enough space for further research and exploration. As the book comes to an end, so does the journey, the rustling of wings soothing your questions, navigating toward twilight, the nebulous time of in-between, where you will find me, waiting. Against the background of Alpers' dream and the birth of her son, I read this as a comfort to a child resisting sleep. But it also reads more broadly, a reassurance from anyone safely guiding a loved one through darkness and unknown. The starlings we saw on the front cover spread across the spine and back of the book. Pulling the threads taut, they form a net. The book and the characters inside are held safe and secure. Over a tumultuous sea and across a vast night sky, send a rescue ship and 1,000 starlings bring us on two very different but related crossings. Wherever we see ourselves in these books, we are reminded that with the help and support of each other, we can find our way through.